Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Tuesday, January 18th at 10:12 a.m. here in Northern California. In this video today, I'm going to take a look at THETA token, TFUEL. We're going to talk about TBILL, all of these which you can stake on GPOOL. I think we got to talk about staking tokens today. We're going to talk about staking and staking rewards today, because when you're in a consolidation pattern like we're in right now, the entire market is in consolidation and it's really in somewhat of a precarious place. What builds confidence in these moments is knowing that you've got certain assets that you're still making staking rewards from, or that you're investing your money in assets from which you can make staking rewards. That is very important for building your confidence in your engagement in the market. And so we're going to take a look. We're going to start by talking about THETA, TFUEL, and TBILL. And then from there, we're going to look at a couple of others like 1inch and Cake Token. If we have time, we're going to look at Mana. Oh, and CNS. I haven't talked about CNS yet, I don't think, on this channel. This is another one. All right. So let's jump right in. First of all, looking at THETA token, as we can see, we're still in this humongous, ginormous bull pennant. This bull pennant threatens to break out bullish at any moment. This is an extraordinary opportunity to buy THETA token for under $5. Never forget, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm neither telling you to buy, nor hold, nor sell, nor refrain from buying. I'm simply telling you what I see, and what I see is anything under $5 for THETA token is a steal, a tremendous buy, and right at about $4 is a steal of a steal of a steal. All right. As we can see, the RSI is at support. We're making a slightly higher low in the RSI, which suggests to me that we could be beginning a new bullish trend here in the RSI. Price is at support and been honoring this trend line for several weeks, going all the way back to late November when we came down and established this point on the trend line. We've honored that point pretty much ever since. Same thing with TFUEL. It looks almost exactly the same as THETA token, except for this is a little bit more of a bull flag than a bull pennant. Either way, still bullish. Once we break out of here, the sky is the limit. Now, if you look over here on GPOOL, here are the assets that you can stake on GPOOL. The first is THETA token. APR is very low, 1.6%. TFUEL, 8%. XPRT, 35%. That's a great staking reward. I'm not looking at the XPRT chart today, but to see that you can stake this on GPOOL for 35% APY is incredibly promising in that regard. And then TBILL, you can stake TBILL for a 50% APR. Now, where do you buy TBILL, and what is TBILL? Well, TBILL, another name for TBILL is THETA Cash. This is a metaverse liquidity token. THETA Cash, TBILL, rebasing metaverse liquidity token. TBILL is an integral component of the G-World backbone built by GPOOL. All right. So you can stake it for 50%, and how do you get it? Well, you go to THETA Swap here, which is thetaswap.io, and you can swap it for TFUEL. So you can swap your TFUEL for TBILL, and then you can stake it on GPOOL for 50% APR, which is really, really cool. The other side of it, however, is that on February 1st, they're going to be doing a snapshot, and those who have staked THETA token before January 15th on GPOOL are going to get a percentage of a drop of TBILL, free TBILL tokens. I don't know what the percentage is or how it works, but I know that if you're in that snapshot, if you have staked on GPOOL before January 15th, you're going to get that. You're going to get into that. Now, all is not lost if you have not staked your THETA token, because what's going to happen is they're going to do a quarterly snapshot, and they're going to give a quarterly TBILL reward based on that snapshot. So that is very nice and very promising. So there's very few assets out there that you can stake for a 50% reward. However, there is another, and you all know that I'm very bullish on Cake Token. and I hold cake token. I hold a good amount of cake token. First of all, let's take a look at this. We've been kind of coming down into this descending wedge, narrowing wedge, somewhat of a triangle. And in the price, we've been moving downward. It's a descending wedge. And of course, we've got hidden bullish divergence. You know, we're flat in the price, descending in the RSI. But let's take a look at what the RSI is doing here. It looks like we hit support here, and we've been honoring that support ever since. And now it looks like the RSI has broken out above the trend. And if we make a higher low in the RSI, that could spell the beginning of a turnaround, of a reversal in the price action. And so that looks strong for cake token moving forward. Once we break bullish out of this trend here, above this trend line, this line of resistance, we're heading towards our previous all-time high of $43, and I believe way beyond. Now, here's the beautiful thing about cake token is that you can stake it here on pancakeswap.io in this auto cake liquidity pool for 65.71%. The thing I love about staking cake token is that when you stake it here, you can stake it and unstake it instantly. I mean, instantly. Like, there's no waiting period for it to unstake. You have instant access. You can stake it, and you can unstake even a small portion. If you stake 100 tokens here, you can unstake 10 of them or 5 of them or all of them, and it happens instantly. But and it auto restakes here. So auto restaking 65.71%. To me, that's a dream. That's like retirement right there. Pretty cool. 1 inch, same type of hidden bullish divergence that we see on the cake token chart, moving downward there. Once again, it could be that we're hitting support here in the RSI, and if we make a higher low in the RSI and start moving up, that could spell a reversal on the 1 inch chart, and that would be very nice to see as well. CNS. Now, CNS is something that last time I checked, the staking reward was 300%. Let's actually take a look at the website. Centric Swap. Centric Swap. So right now, CNS is at a line of support here, and we're making a higher low in the RSI. So the momentum is moving upward for now, right in the middle of the range in terms of the RSI. So it's got a lot of upward mobility ahead of it. Higher low in the price as well. And we're at support. Let's see. Can I figure out what... I haven't looked at this in a while. I have to come back to the CNS chart. But Centric Swap, so you can buy CNS on all of these. You can even buy it with cash. You can buy it on PancakeSwap. That's where I bought mine. You can buy it with credit or debit card as well, and you can buy it at all of these other places. I'll have to figure out, but when last I checked, it was somewhere around a 300% APY, which is absolutely ridiculous. All right, Mana, I charted this back in November. Last I saw with Mana, I said that RSI is topped out and will likely make a lower high. If so, $10 will be the absolute highest we can run. Looks like we're not even going to make it there. I mean, it could get another run. We'll see. But, yeah, the RSI looks like it topped out here and it broke down. And then the price action has been breaking down as well. But... yeah, I'm not sure that we're going to get another run up to these higher levels at this time. This might have been the top, but we'll have to keep watching it and seeing. But if we get a pull back, let's see. Okay, so this was the previous high. Well, we made a lower high here. So if we get a pull back to this line here, it could consolidate for a while and then break out again. But it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. Let's see. This pullback was only about 50%, so it might have some further distance to pull back and consolidate before it breaks out again. Let's let's see what we could figure out. Yeah, see, so we broke beneath this high in the RSI, but we haven't come down to touch this low yet. So it could be that the RSI needs to come down and bounce on this line before it breaks out, but then it could hit resistance at this high here. So, which means we could be in a consolidation period in the RSI between these two lines. And if we're in a consolidation period in the RSI between those two lines, what it probably means is that between this line here and, I don't know, maybe this line here, we're going to consolidate for a while. But we'll need to break above that line in order to head towards higher levels in the price. For MANA, SLP, nothing new. Except the RSI for a moment broke above the trend, but it broke back down within the trend. So we threatened to break out there, but it broke back down. Looks like we got rejected. Looks like we're hitting this little area of resistance right here. I'm just going to make that a dashed line so that we can see that this is more of a micro pattern than a macro pattern. So in the micro, we're consolidating between this line and this line, and we'll need to break above this line of resistance here before we can head to higher heights. But we got rejected in the RSI, and we got rejected at the price. So we're going to have to continue to wait for SLP. Taking a quick look at Bitcoin, not much to report except that we're still consolidating. We got rejected at the 50-day EMA. We're coming back down to retest this line here. And however, it looks like we could have support in the RSI, or the RSI could be breaking beneath this line. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see. Right now, the RSI is at support, but if we get a bounce here and start heading up, that could be good for Bitcoin. If we break below that line, that won't be so good for Bitcoin. I'm going to take a wait and see mentality. But this, I wanted to take another look at this Bitcoin dominance chart before we head out for the day. And, you know, looking at this is clearly bullish RSI. I mean, this RSI is moving higher. It could be that we take another swipe at this line, which means that we could see Bitcoin dominance increase and take another swipe at this line before we break down lower. So we'll see. I mean, of course, you know, we've got bearish price action here, but bullish RSI. Lower highs in price plus higher highs in RSI equals hidden bearish divergence, but lower lows in price plus higher lows in RSI equals classic bullish divergence. So we'll just have to see which is stronger, and that will determine the next level for Bitcoin. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for hitting the like button if you liked it, hitting the subscribe button if you enjoy the content that I provide for you. But remember, above all else, number one, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But number two, above all else, make it your aim to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. This is Cryptogenic signing out.